Okay, Lokesh, 2 minutes. I'm just sharing my screen. But just open. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. Just 1 second. Any doubts in the last class? Any doubts from last class? Sushant, you need to connect to audio. Yeah, so he's also connected to audio. Uh, I'm sharing. Any doubts from the last class that we discussed? Last class, I think I discussed critical point, local maxima, local minima, absolute maxima, absolute minima. That is only we have discussed even in the last class. If you have any doubts, please let me know. Just 1 second. 1 second, I'm sharing my screen. Yeah. Please confirm if you can see my screen. You should be able to see my screen now. I'm starting the class. Any doubts that you have from last class, please let me know. If you have any doubts, if you don't have any doubts, then I'll continue from where I stopped. So last class we discussed critical points. We also discussed local maxima, local minima, relative maxima, relative minima, absolute maximum, absolute minima. So even for local maxima, local minima, I said two methods. One is first derivative test. You will do f dash x. You will find all the critical points, and you will find where f dash x is less than 0. If that to the right, if it is less than 0, and to the left it is greater than 0, it meant it is local minima. Again, I'll write it here. What I'm saying. So you can see here. Yes. So last class, Sushant, even I'll share this book with you. I have a book which I expect to do. Other than that, I'll give homework. If I think if people are doing, I'll give homework. I don't simply give. If I think if people are completing, then definitely I give a lot of homework. So we did till here. Yes, we did absolute maxima and critical numbers. Till this, any doubts? You please ask me. Till here, I asked you to complete. Till here, I asked you to complete from the last class. Any doubts that you have, please let me know. I can discuss any question with you. If you think you don't have any doubts, keep adding as points of inflection. Next concept that you need to know is points of inflection. So next heading is points of inflection. Today we'll do points of inflection, but please make sure that. So what is point of inflection is points of inflection. Any subject, understand from basic, it is very easy. If not, it becomes complicated here. What is points of inflection? Points of inflection are the points where the function changes from concave up to concave down or concave down to concave up. If you see this graph till here, it is concave up. From here, it is becoming concave down. Again, from here, it is becoming concave up. Again, from here, it is becoming concave down. The points where the function changes from concave up to concave down or concave down to concave up are called as points of inflection. So points of inflection, right? The first point, the points where curve changes from concave up to concave down or concave down to concave up are called as points of inflection, right? The first point are called as points of inflection. Okay. So now mathematically, how we'll do, how to find points of inflection, how to find points of inflection mathematically. I told you critical points. Critical points are the points where f dash x is equal to 0 or f dash x is undefined. First derivative, f dash x means derivative d by dx. F dash x is undefined, not only 0, undefined. Both cases we said critical points. So similarly, points of inflection. Points of inflection are the points where, what is the meaning of concave up? I did not discuss, right? I'll discuss concave up and concave down also. Concavity also will discuss. So points of inflection is where the curve changes from concave up to concave down or concave down to concave up. Means f double dash x should be 0 or f double dash x is undefined. Please write it. Not only 0. All the points where f double dash x is 0 or f double dash x is undefined are called as points of inflection. So in other way, what is the points of inflection? Points of inflection are the points where f double dash x is 0 or f double dash x is undefined, or I can also say this as f double dash x changes sign from positive to negative or negative to positive. Then it becomes 0. To change from positive to negative or negative to positive, I need to become 0. Or f double dash x changes sign. All meant these two meant the same. So a point is said to be critical point or points of inflection if f double dash x is 0 or f double dash x is undefined, or if f double dash x changes sign. Changing sign means it should become 0. from the previous graph, you need to understand point of inflection is not relative maxima, relative minima, or global maxima, global. It can be, it cannot be. You cannot say point of inflection means relative maxima, relative minima. That is not related to point of inflection is not related to maxima or minima. Okay. Hmm. Suppose, suppose if f double dash x is 0, but to the right side is positive or left side is positive, it is not point of inflection. Most important point, mainly for mains advanced, if they want to test your concept, how well you understood point of inflection. Point of inflection are only the points where the curve changes from up to down, positive to negative or negative to positive. Suppose you got f double dash x 0, but to the right, f double dash x is positive, or to the left, f double dash x is positive, then this point is not called as point of inflection. Same thing. To the right, it is negative, and to the left, it is negative. Then, even though you got f double dash x is 0, these points are not called as points of inflection. Hope you got my point, what I'm speaking here. Yeah. So f double dash should be 0 and f double dash should change sign or f double dash x is undefined. That is the meaning of points of inflection. Now keep heading as concavity. Once we cover these two, then I'll do the questions given there. Step by step, we'll do some 5 to 10 questions. Then I'll give you the work. I remember, I need to give work on implicit functions. I need to give questions on critical points. I need to give on relative maximum. All together, I'll give you multiple questions. So keep heading as concavity. What is the meaning of concavity? Whether up or down. Curve is opened up, U shape. Curve is opened down. Concave up or concave down. So we can say a function is concave up, like a U shape or a cup. When f double dash x is greater than 0, if f double dash x is greater than 0, then we can say that the function is concave up. If f double dash x is less than 0, we say that the function is concave down. Concave down. We can say a function is concave up if f double dash x is greater than 0, and we can say a function is concave down if f double dash x is less than 0. And we can say a function is increasing. A function is increasing when the slope is positive, means f dash x is greater than 0. And a function is decreasing when f dash x is less than 0. Decreasing. This is increasing. This is decreasing. A function is said to be increasing. Please mention all these. A function is said to be increasing when f dash x is greater than 0. Most important, make one chart. You should know critical points, increasing, decreasing, relative minima, relative maxima, absolute minima, absolute maxima, where function is increasing, decreasing, where the function is concave up, concave down. See how many applications of differentiation are there. We think differentiation is a formula, but you see how many applications. I know where function is increasing, decreasing. All these are used in finding future value of the company, future value sales of the company, stocks. That is why everywhere. Today, some student from New York came to me. They have holidays, right? They came to me. He's doing finance in New York. Sir, he said, Sir, I'm doing finance. For finance, calculus, statistics, and economics. Most important, calculus is most important. I'm applying a lot of calculus applications in my course of finance. Finance means how to make more money, making money more. So calculus has applications in everywhere, mainly the derivatives, and calculus means derivative integration, simple. But you understand the meaning. Everyone knows derivative. They don't know derivative means slope of a line. They don't know the basic, but they try to by heart derivative of sin x, cos x. No use of by hearting formulas. Understanding the meaning will help you. See how many applications I told you so far. So please write what I wrote on the board. This is most important. F double dash x is 0 or and F double dash x should change sign. Should change sign. Either of them should happen, and at that point it should change sign. Means to the left positive negative or negative to positive. This is called point of inflection. After the class, please sit down and make. Again, I'll repeat what I told all these points at once. Then we start solving the questions. Please write these two. Once you are done, tell me again. I'll repeat all at once. Conditions for all at once what we have discussed. Most important. If you are good at this, you will get 15 to 17 marks in AP calculus. Not direct. You need to apply your brain. Then you can get 15 to 17 marks.
Done, sir.
Okay, very good. Now I'm telling you all the points once again of application of differentiation. I'm not telling the differentiation rules, but I'm telling all the applications. What is the first rule is critical points. I told you critical points. I'm just writing all at once like this. You make on one paper, stick it to your wall, and every day you need to see. What are critical points? Critical points are the points where the derivative is zero or the derivative is undefined. Derivative is undefined. A function is said to be increasing if f dash x is greater than 0. A function is said to be decreasing if f dash x is greater than 0, less than 0. A function is said to be having local maxima. What is the condition for local maxima? I discussed with you two tests. First derivative test. First derivative test. Of all these local maxima, local minima is most important. First derivative test or second derivative test. I have all this in my brain. You should have same thing in your brain. What is the first derivative test? You can see f dash x is positive, f dash x is negative. So if f dash x changes from positive to negative, I can say the function has local minima. This is local minima. Sorry, negative to positive. This is negative, slope is c, slope is greater than 0. This is slope is positive. If the function is changing from negative to positive, we can say that the function have local minima. You can see here. Now I draw a tangent, it is less than 90. Positive, you can see the slope is. So if the f dash x changing from positive to negative, it becomes 0 here. So, or it can even become undefined, but generally we take it as 0. So then we can say that the function has local maxima. This is only first derivative test. Second derivative test I'll come to local maxima. People know only second derivative test. People should know first derivative and everything and understand what is the exact meaning. Then only we can do questions in exam. Now second derivative test. So first find f dash x equal to 0 or undefined. Find critical points. Find f double dash x greater than 0, local minima. F dash x less than 0, we have local maxima. One is local minima, other is local maxima. Okay? Yeah. Now absolute maxima and absolute minima. All this I have explained in the last few classes and today's class. Absolute maxima and absolute minimum. My only concern is you should have these studies simple. Have important points in your brain like the way I have. That's it. I don't know anything else. I know only these things. Learn basics, have that in mind, and solve multiple questions. You will become perfect.
Sir, once can you keep last three, sir?
Last one, huh? Okay. Copy. Take your time. Most important. Entire differentiation, application of differentiation sheet is before you. Why students could not get in IIT or JEE advanced or mains is they don't think the way they need to think. They'll just by heart formulas, derivative of x power n sin x cos x. That will not help them much. They need to think the way we are thinking now. Let me know once I can move on, I'll just move on. Okay. Can I move on?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next is absolute maxima. I told you absolute maxima you can find only in closed interval. Let the function f of x be defined in the closed interval. Find all the critical points. F dash x is equal to 0 or undefined. Assume you got critical points as P, Q, R. Then you find f of A, f of P, f of Q, not f dash, f of R and f of B. Wherever it is maximum, that is absolute. Suppose wherever it is maximum, absolute maximum. Wherever of all these functions, wherever it is minimum, that is absolute minimum. Find all the values, write in your own words. Find all the values. Wherever the function is minimum, that is absolute minimum. Wherever the function is maximum, that is said to be absolute maximum. And absolute maximum can be found out only in the interval. Given interval a comma b, you cannot take whatever you want. You need to take only the given interval. From there, you need to find absolute maxima or minima. Can I move on? Please let me know when can I move on.
Done, sir.
Done, na? Okay. Yeah. Now, I just discussed what all I discussed: increasing, decreasing, local maxima, local minima. Concave up. A function is said to be concave up if f double dash x is greater than 0. A function is said to be concave down. Concave up means U shape. Concave down means inverse U shape. When f double dash x is less than 0. Next, points of inflection. Points of inflection are the points where double dash x is 0 or f double dash x is undefined and f double dash x changes the sign. Changes the sign. Those points are said to be points of inflection. So once you say okay, I'll move on and we'll solve some questions.
Done, sir.
Done. Okay. Location, Sushant, done? Can I move on? First do in rough notes. Physics will do mistakes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, good. Now we'll do the questions. See, to look, everything looks difficult here because you're students. So you need to do multiple practice so that you'll get to hold on. So we'll do few questions on points of inflection. First, everyone do first question. I'll also do points of inflection means critical points. F double is zero or undefined, and F double should change sign. Both are important. Every point, every word, every line of mine is most important. If you can keep that in mind, simple. చాలా సింపుల్. క్యాలిక్యులస్లో 5/5 100% వచ్చేస్తాయి మీకు, నో డౌట్. కానీ నేను చెప్పిన ప్రతి పాయింట్ మీ మైండ్లో ఉండాలి, అంత వర్క్ చేయాలి. నేను ఇంకా చాలా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇస్తా. ఇక్కడే మీకు చాలా, ఈ 540 పేజెస్ చేస్తే చాలు, ఈ 475 పేజెస్ చేస్తే చాలు, మీకు అసలు 100% 5/5 వచ్చేస్తుంది. Yeah, please see the first question.
D, sir.
So D is Charan's answer. Location and you also please do. What is x coordinate point of inflection? Because they're asking f dash x where it is equal to 0. So if you do derivative x square plus 10x, f double dash x is x square plus 10x is 0. You get critical point as -5. Now you find f double dash x. F double dash x is what you got? F double dash x 2x. What else? 2x plus 10. Sorry. So this is f dash x. Sorry. This f double dash x. F double dash x is 2x plus 10. So f double dash x is equal to -5. To the left of -5 it is negative, and to the right of -5 it is positive. So function is concave down here, concave up. Function is becoming from concave down to concave up. If you want to draw the graph, so at x is equal to -5, we'll have a point of inflection. So x is equal to -5 is definitely correct answer, 100% correct answer. Yeah, arc tan means tan inverse of x. Please do second one also. Find the points of inflection for the graph y is equal to x plus 1 into tan inverse of x. Find f dash x, find f double dash x equal to 0. You get a points of inflection, but only thing is make sure that the sign is changing to the left and to the right. Yeah, done? Or you want me to do?
Sir, is it the last option?
So Sushant says one answer. Location, Charan, just do this, or if not, I'll do this.
So once can reduce it.
Okay. So they gave the function y is equal to x plus 1 into tan inverse of x. So dy by dx is equal to tan inverse of x plus x plus 1 into what is the derivative of tan inverse of x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. So tan inverse of x plus x plus 1 by x square plus 1. I want to find d square y by dx square. Tan inverse of x is 1 upon 1 plus x square plus u by v rule. What is the derivative of u by v? X square plus 1 is derivative of minus x plus 1 into 2x by x square plus 1 whole square. If I take x square plus 1 whole square common, I get x square plus 1 plus x square plus 1 minus 2x square minus 2x. 2 minus 2x by something is equal to 0. 2x minus 2 is 0 or minus 2 plus x is equal to 1. To the left, it becomes to the left, it becomes positive, and to the right, greater than 1, it becomes negative. So definitely 1 is a point of inflection. Put 1 is equal to x is equal to 1 here. 2 into tan inverse of 1, 2 into pi by 4, pi by. So 1 comma pi by 2. I don't know which option. Yes, what Susan said is correct. Please see it. So can I move on?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do the next one. Fast. These are all actual calculus questions. You'll get similar questions in the exam. Be fast. If at all it is calculator based question, you can also use Desmos calculator if you want to use.
So third option C.
So he said only one. Please make sure that if you only one is the correct answer. So 15 x power 4 minus 20 x cube is f dash x. 40 x cube minus 60 x square is next option. Take what will take common? 20 x square will take common. So 20x square common is 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Am I did correct? 40x cube minus 60x square. This is f dash x 15x power 4 minus 20x cube. Correct. 40x cube minus 60x square. Take 20 and x square common. 2x 40x cube minus 60x square. F double dash x is 0. So x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 3 by 2. So this is I did 2 times. Okay, I did this 3. I'm doing on yeah, this is only correct only, right? 1 second. 1 second. Yeah. F of x is 3x power 5 minus 5x power 4. The function is different. What are the components? Where the graph of f? So f dash x is 15x power 4 minus 20x cube. F double dash x is 60x cube minus 60x square. Sorry, here 60 I think. 60x square into x minus 1. So is my f double dash x c equal to undefined, no points, equal to 0, x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1. But mark 0 and 1. To the left of 0, if I take minus 1, positive, negative, negative. To the right also negative. Take 0, 1 by 2. Positive, negative, negative. So left to 1 to positive. You just plug in some value, you'll get. Only at 1 it is changing from positive to negative. At 0 also it should be critical point if you do normal methods, if you don't use brain. But here we can clearly see at 1 only it is changing curve. So 1 x is equal to 1 is only the point of inflection. So C for Chennai is your answer. Okay. Yeah. 17th one. 17th, 9, first 17th. Lokesh, you should tell me answer. Anyone gets answer, just type answer to me. Don't shout answer, just type answer to me. All three should do the answer. 17th one, please try.
Sir,
Yeah, hello.
sir, I'm getting B.
Lokesh, speak loud, Lokesh.
Sir, I'm getting B.
You got B. 3, 162 is what he got. So 20x cube minus 5x power 4, 60x square minus 20x cube. I think before I did this. So you take 20x square common, 3 minus x is equal to 0. So the critical points are 0 and 3. To the
20x
right,
square
negative, positive, positive. Yes. 3 is the only critical point. Plug in 3 here, you get the
0,
answer.
3.
0, not 3, 162. Hmm. 0 is not critical point. Student who is not using brain, he'll answer D. Who is using brain, he'll say only 3, 162 is answer. Okay. So tell me answer for 19. How many points of inflection are there for F double dash X?
Yes, sir. 3, 1.
3, 162, that is fine. Now please do 19th one. The
Should
graph
we,
of f has inflection points when x is equal to.
so should we send in chart or terms?
Not required, you can say it also. Please do the next one, f double dash x1.
D, sir.
-1 and 2 only. Everyone do 19th one and tell me answer. Who knows wavy curve can do answer in seconds for 19th. Wavy curve is very important. Even without touching pen and paper, I can say what is the answer. Definitely D is the wrong answer. D is not the correct answer.
Sir, C.
C is one answer. We will see. Okay, see if I'm the student. They already gave
Sir,
F
C
double
only,
dash
sir.
X.
Not D.
Amma?
C only, sir.
C only, right? They already gave F double dash X. So see what is F double dash X? X into X plus 1 into X minus 2 whole square. What is X? X means X minus 0. You should understand. Students will forget that. X means X minus 0. 1 0 is 0. Other 0 is at 2. Other 0 at -1. Above 2, positive, wavy curve, whole square, positive, negative, positive. So clearly where the function is changing here and function is changing here. Here, positive, negative, only at 2 points it is changing. So -1 and 0, C only. Most important, technical questions, you'll get technical questions, basic. You understand concept and you know your basic strong, all this AV curve and all, it becomes very easy. Now they're asking concave down. Concave down is not that difficult. Easily you can do. Please do this. Then we'll do this. Yeah, I'll take extra 10 more minutes here. I started 5:10, 5:15. No, so I'll take till 6:10, 6:15. Yeah, please do question number 5. The graph of y is equal to 3x power 4 is concave down. Faster. F double dash x is less than 0. No? 12x cube minus 48x square plus 48x. Again, you do f double dash x. First, you find f dash x. See where all it is equal to 0. Take 12x common. X
Sir, C,
square
sir.
plus 4x plus 4. X is equal to 0 or x is equal to 2.
Sir, E is sir, answer.
Yeah, we'll see. Now we find f double dash x. 36x square minus 96x plus 48. Take 12 common. 3x square minus 8x plus 4 is my function. It can also be written as 12 into 3x square minus 6x minus 2x plus 4. 3x into x minus 2. So 12 into 3x minus 2 into x minus 2. So is my f double dash x. So find where f double dash x is less than 0. So it is 0 at 2 by 3 and at 2. So above 2 positive, negative, positive. So E for elephant should be answered. Nothing to do with f dash x. Just okay. The answer should be E for elephant should be answered. So now try to see this one, seventh one. If you can do seventh one, 7, 8, 9, you understood what is the meaning. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Because if you can do this, you become perfect in what we have discussed. You please try to do this and tell me answer. They gave graph of f dash x. They gave graph of f dash x. You can see here where it is. Sorry. This location is not a problem. Okay. The function f is defined on the closed interval 0 to 8. The graph of derivative of f, they gave the derivative of f. The point 3, 5 is on the graph. An equation of line at 3, 5 is. When x is equal to 3, what is the derivative f dash x value? 2. So y minus y1 is equal to 2 into x minus x1, 2 into x minus 3. Newspaper and rough paper and rough paper. Rough paper newspaper. C1 rough paper. Huh? Newspaper and newspaper newspaper. So y minus 5 is equal to 2 into x minus 3. So C for Chennai should be your answer. So y is equal to 5 plus 2 into x minus 3. This is your f of x. So try to do both 8 and 9 and tell me answer once you are done. Fast, if you can do these two, you understood what I meant to say. I found f of x so that you will not have issue. This is how the questions will be asked. Just do these two questions.
Six, sir.
I will do this. Please see this. Understand what I did. So, how many points of intersection does the graph of f have? So, you got equation of f of x. What is the equation of f of x? 5 plus 2 into x minus 3. That is the equation of f of x. Correct, right? Now you find f dash x. f dash x is 2. Or if you observe this graph, Ramcharan, tell me how you got 6?
Sir, by seeing the graphs, sir.
This is the graph of f dash x, no? This is not the graph of f of x, no?
Yes, sir, wrong at it.
Lokesh, can you tell, not Lokesh, Sushant, can you tell me how to find the points of inflection?
Sir, I think we can find by like when the sign is changing,
Where, how?
like substituting the critical points.
Where you have critical points here?
Find factors of x is 0.
Hmm. Yeah, sorry here. Important call. So how many points of inflection does the graph of f have? How will you solve? Please think for 1 minute. Point of what is point of inflection? Yeah, how do you find? Okay, please see here. So f dash x, what is happening to f dash x? Increasing here, correct, right? So remember local maxima, local minima. What I said for local maxima, local minima, first derivative test, f dash x should be positive and f dash x should be negative. If f dash x is positive and f dash x is negative, then we can say that the point has local maxima. That is what I told you, correct, right? So what is point of inflection? Point of inflection is the point where the concavity changes, where the function changes from concave up to concave down, correct, right? Means where f double dash x is less than 0 to f double dash x is greater than 0, correct, right? So if this is f dash x, if I do f double dash x, what I get here? Positive, negative, f double dash x is changing one sign here. Negative, f double dash x, f double dash positive, one more here. F double positive, negative, one more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because f double dash x is changing sign. I told you, right? F double dash x should be 0. It is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 here. And f double dash is changing from positive to negative. That is called application of subject. You should understand what I told. And curve is like this means f dash x is positive because slope is positive. Like this means f dash x is negative. Am I clear? Do you understand? Both Ramcharan and Sushant.
Yes, sir.
Sushant, do you understand or no here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it simple or difficult?
Simple, sir.
Simple, but you need to apply the subject. everyone knows I know formulas, but applying is most important. That comes with bit practice. Now you see the last point, at what value of x the function has absolute minimum. What is the meaning of absolute minimum? So I need to find f of a, f of critical points, and I need to find f of extreme points. So here I need to find f of 1. There are so many critical points. F dash x is 0. There are so many critical points in between, and we have f of 8. See, to look, no one feels it is a derivative question. Okay, 1 second. Now I need to see, if I see this function f dash x is positive till here, positive, f dash x is positive till here, means the function is increasing. It started from some point 1 and it is increasing, increasing. And it is negative till here. So it started from 6 and decreasing. So the increase is so much and the decrease is very less. So the function should definitely should have absolute minimum at x is equal to 0. So function is increasing and decreasing. So clearly the increase is more than the decrease. So it will have at 0. It will not have at 8. Generally we think at 8, increasing, function is increasing and decreasing, but increase is more than decrease. Decrease only this much. So at x is equal to 0, the function will have minimum value, absolute minimum value. You'll understand this slowly. Even if you don't understand, no problem. So by next class, try to do all these questions here. All these we can solve. All these. Till page number, if you can solve all these, 15 marks are in your pocket, up to 64. Okay, please do all these questions. You cannot solve. Next class also I'll discuss only this. What are the questions you can do? Please sincerely try. Most of them are difficult. Don't worry, you learn. Nothing comes easy. You please learn. I'll help you. You will become perfect. It will also help you for your JEE mains and advanced. Okay? I'll see you in the next class here. Thursday at 5 o'clock I'll see you. And Christmas also will have class. No problem. At 5 o'clock we'll have class. I'll see you then. Take care. Bye. But solve up to page number 95. Sushant, I'm sending you this book to you.